Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. Today we're taking a little road trip up to around Murphy, North Carolina. This is just one of the scenic stops along the way. What dam is this?
Parksville Lake.
Parksville Lake. Can't work in the garden today. It's supposed to be a little rainy at the house, so we decided to take us a little road trip. So this is Highway 64, but my parents always called it the River Road. And I spent many summers in the back of a hot car coming up and down this road in the back seat with 3 of my brothers. And my daddy thought it was funny to sling us around, I guess, in the back seat. There was no seat belts. This is a really curvy road. And by the time we would get to the end of it, I would just be sick as a dog. Good memories, though. So we just got finished looking in a little flea market place here. It's near Murphy, North Carolina. You got you some Mattock handles, is that what you got?
Yes, garden Mattock handles. You can't buy a handle like them at Ace or Home Depot or Lowe's. You can forget it. They're a certain size, so this is the only place I know to find them.
How many did you buy?
4. Got 3 Mattocks just alike.
Oh, okay. I got a few things, but we're about to grab us some lunch. Never been here before. It's a looks like it's a burger place, so we'll go in here and see what we can find to eat. What'd you get?
Cheeseburger and onion rings.
What'd you get? Mushroom swiss. I got a BLT with no tea. We just had lunch at that little restaurant that I just showed you the picture of, and it was wonderful. And I didn't have a burger. I had the bacon, the BLT with no tomato, but it was really delicious, so good. How about your, what'd you get, Swiss mozzarella?
Swiss mushroom.
Swiss mushroom. Say that 3 times fast. How was your burger?
It was very good. I could eat 2 of them.
You could eat 2 of them?
Yeah.
Jacob, how was your cheeseburger?
It was good. The onion rings were really good too.
That was really worth the trip just to come up here and have lunch at that little restaurant. Right now we're on our way. We're going to go through Copperhill. That's where my family on my father's side is from. So we're going to go through there and walk down memory lane a little while we're there. See you when we get there. We were just talking about how all of this up here in Copperhill all used to be just red clay dirt. Nothing grew back in the mining days. I remember as a little girl that all of these hills around here were just all red clay dirt. Nothing was green. That was back in the 70s and 80s that I remember. That's where you can be in Georgia and Tennessee at the same time. Copperhill has turned into quite the little touristy town. Didn't used to be hardly anything here. We're at Mobile Baptist Church up here in Copperhill. This is where my grandparents are buried, and some more family members. It really is in a beautiful place. When I was a kid, I really didn't take all it in, how pretty it was around here. I'm sorry, I meant to say this is in McCaysville, Georgia. really is a very pretty cemetery up here. Now let's see if I can remember where my grandparents are buried. I think they're down this way somewhere. So after much searching, I was a little bit off in my direction of where I thought they were. That's where we parked. And I thought they were more down this way, but they were over here. This is my grandparents. And then they had 1, 2, 3, 4 children buried beside them. I think I was looking for a raised tombstone. I've forgotten that they were flat or just didn't remember. But it's about to storm on us where we're at, so we're fixing to get back in the car. That's a fire ants on this one, theirs. They got married in 1934. He passed away in 1981 and she passed away in 2003. Okay guys, we just got back from our trip from Murphy, North Carolina. We took a little detour on the way back and went through Copperhill, and you guys saw that of the cemetery up there. And coming back down the river road, it was a big storm. But anyway, it's rained a lot here, but I wanted to show you real quick what we had picked up there at that flea market. I got me some little carpenter bee traps because they're just eating my porch all to pieces. So I'm going to see if these work or not. You guys let me know if you have any of these and if they worked for you. But they're just tearing my porch railings all to pieces. So I'm going to try these and see if they work. And Rowdy got some Mattock heads while he was up there.
I got some new handles for my Mattock. This is my garden Mattock head. And I've had this for, I know, 30 years. And handles are very hard to find for these small garden Mattocks. You can't find a handle at Lowe's or Home Depot or Ace or anywhere around here. But I knew a gentleman in North Carolina, Murphy, North Carolina. His name is J.L. Galloway. And seems like a mighty fine fella, but he had just exactly what I needed. And I have 3 of these Mattocks. And this one's mine. And this one is almost the same. It belonged to my grandfather. I don't know how old it is. I know it's older than I am. And it takes the exact same kind of handle. And so we're going to replace the handles in them, and I'll put this one up and keep it for a spare. I mean, I'll be sure to use it because of who it belonged to, but I'll take care of it. So we made a pretty long trip. For the main mission was to get some Mattock handles, and we got them.
That fella make them? He has a shop that makes them, or?
No, he didn't make them himself. They were made somewhere in Tennessee. He told me, but I can't remember where. But they're odd size. They're wider than an axe handle. An axe handle just won't work. And most of your Mattock handles are the great big wedge-shaped ones on the end, and that takes a real man to swing that kind of Mattock. And I don't want that kind of Mattock to work in the garden with. These work just fine. But they go down in there like that, and you kind of gotta whittle on them and shape them a little bit, and then but it's just the right size working in a garden. It's not too heavy. But I was glad to find them.
All right, we thank you guys for coming along on our journey today. Hope y'all have a blessed day.